Hey there, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of No Man's Sky. As always, I'm Captain Beefy with the Game Vault. If you haven't done so already, please subscribe to the channel and ring that bell for notifications. Don't forget to leave a comment on the video and a like down below. Let me know what you think of it and share us on social media. That is always appreciated. So today, we're going to say goodbye to Euclid. And we're going to head to a different galaxy to see what it holds in store for us. So I'm excited about that. We did it before, post Waypoint, but we never really did any exploration beyond the galaxy. I want to see if stuff still breaks when you go through the galactic core. So I'm going to use the Cardinal Sin, my ship that I don't... This was my longtime favorite ship, but I've kind of gotten away from that now, and I use my Squid, the Cthulhu. So we're going to give this a try and see if it still breaks everything that used to break, which sucks. So we're at the closest stop to the center of the galaxy, and my hyperdrive has no fuel. Of course, because, you know, why would I be ready for this? There we go. Let's fuel this. Oh, that has 98%. You gotta have 100%, so otherwise it doesn't work. Alright. Nope, that's not it. I'll try again. Galactic core. Move along the route. Let's go. Here comes the big cutscene leading into a whole new world. It's kind of funny because you're going to the core, but the visuals show you pulling back from it. That's got some pretty funky music. Now, before, stuff that was in your technology slot seemed to be okay, but stuff that was in your general inventory got broken as far as mods and upgrades for your suit, your weapon, your ship. All of that stuff suffers immensely. And I want to see if it's still the same, like if they just made it so that your technology slots break now. I don't know. We're going to find out here in a heartbeat. And if everything's broken, I've got tons and tons of repair kits. I'll just cut, get everything fixed up, and we'll get back on our feet again, and we'll check out this new galaxy a little bit, start exploring it, and yeah, that'll be kind of cool. Build our first base there. Be a lot of fun. There are over 200 galaxies altogether, which is insane to think of. So we're in the Hilbert dimension. And the core here is kind of red. Kind of neat looking. So what I might do here is start... I'll establish myself with a single base here at least. And this character, we're going to keep working our way towards the center of each galaxy to see just how far we can go. My understandings are some galaxies are a little more lush than others, some are more barren. You know, there's tweaks to the algorithm that procedurally generates everything in different galaxies, so that'll be kind of fun to check out. Alright, let's check out the damage, and it is immense. Oh, that's not broken. Everything else just completely wrecked. The starship shredded. Multi-tool, well, I had a throwaway multi-tool, so that's cool. We didn't have to worry about that. And of course our freighter is in good shape, and we can bring it here.
Radiation protection falling.
And you see it makes the trip with no problem for some reason. Thank goodness. Because that would suck otherwise. Alright, well, let's get our good ship in. There, there you go. Well, if you can't land here, I was like, wait a minute, what? Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and get everything repaired up and make a cut, and we'll be back. Alright, I switched back to my regular multi-tool, and of course I got my squid ship out. The other one is still in disrepair, and I repaired everything in my exosuit, so we are pretty much back to normal here in this new world, this new galaxy. I love these things. I want to be able to tame them so bad. It would be so cool just to have one of them running around. Alright, so let's go take a look at some stuff while we're here. So we're going to head up to our freighter, and we're going to scan the system, see what it looks like. We'll see if there's a suitable place to lay down a basic base. Although I honestly wonder if I should even bother at this point, or I don't know, wait till we get a little closer to the center. I don't know. We'll see. We'll have to see. Alright, so Bikino. We're going to have to do a slight... Nah, we'll leave it. Screw it. Now let's upload everything. So we got a pretty solid system here with 6 planets in it. A rainy one, which is good for making a home. An overgrown one, which again is a good one for a home. But this one has aggressive sentinels. A blighted planet with fungal mold and ammonia and toxicity. A radioactive planet. Another tropical planet. And another radioactive planet. A radioactive abomination. That sounds kind of awful. But look at that. 3 of these planets are tropical, overgrown, and rainy, which all are basically paradise-type worlds, you know, with fairly mild, for the most part, atmospheres and all that. You're not going to get poison, you're not going to get radiation or any of that kind of nonsense. Let's take a look at the warp map. So as you can see, we're set right up to go to the Galactic core, huh? Look at all those missions. Holy crap. So if we want to go toward the Galactic core, you know, we can just free form it here. We're less than 700,000 away. So we can start making our way in. We're definitely going to lay a base down somewhere closer in. But I want to find unique and interesting systems to put bases in. I don't want just anything. You know, it's got to be either a pirate system or a 3-star low conflict. If it has black hole, that's a possibility. Lots of planets, cool, you know, just something to set it apart from every other system. It's a Gek one. We're getting close to our limit here. Oh, look at that. There's a 3-star. This is nice. A 3-star system, Corvex. 1 on the conflict. And it's got a black hole. So we'll go check this place out and see what this is all about. If there's a good planet in here, this might be worth setting up a base on. And if it is, well, we'll do that. And then we'll take that black hole and see how close we can get to the Galactic core. I really wish you could take freighters through black holes. That would be so cool. So, Hilbert Dimension, here we go. First time finding this system. We'll go ahead and register it real quick. And got some gamma root there. A rattling planet, okay, life incompatible. Glacial. Gamma intensive. Not the most friendly of systems, that's for sure. Although the rattling planet could be a little fun. Let's go to the space station and see what's going on here. Nobody puts Cthulhu in the corner. Alright, we're going to check this out. Maybe we'll find a cool ship here or something, which should be nice. Now, coordinates in this system, you won't be able to get to it from another galaxy. You'll have to get to this galaxy before you can use glyphs to travel to the planet. So, a few different ways to do that without reaching the core. You can go to the anomaly and wait for somebody that has a base in this system to have it up there. You will see it listed under the base names. You could join a party, like let's say I'm on and you wanted to join up with me. We could join up and you could just go to the anomaly, you know, as part of the group, and then come into the system I am once you depart the anomaly. So that's another option. Kill creatures, yada yada yada. Okay. See if this guy's got anything for us. And look at that. Typical fashion for a Corvax system. We've got a couple of explorers. 3 of them so far. Out of the first 3 ships to land, now there's a 4th. Wow, wide variety of explorers, huh? A B class, a B class, 3 Bs, 4 B class explorers. All of them unique in their designs. None of them particularly interest me. I'm not a big fan of the Explorer, although, like, first time I played, I did like the look of them. They're kind of sleeker and cleaner looking than most of the other ships, so that's awesome. But yeah, otherwise, nothing really that special about them. Got great warp range. Alright, well, we did some work on our exocraft on the last episode, so I'm going to look and see if there's any S-Class upgrades we can purchase while we're here. Yeah, for the Minotaur and the Humboldt. Okay. We got a couple. We're going to start saving those up and upgrading our exocraft. I don't know if I've ever seen any in a pirate system or not. That's something to think about there. But we'll let this one more round of ships come in. Oh, crappy little shuttle there. Just to see if anything worthwhile drops by. And if it stays slow like this, well, kind of forget it. We might just bail. Yeah, let's go find that black hole. Now, they can be a little tricky to spot. I don't think they show up on the HUD up top when you're traveling around, so that's not an option. That's a moon right there. Somebody at this point comments that's not a moon, that's a space station. Well played. Alright, I just want to back away from the thing a little bit to look around and see if we can spot that puppy. And yeah, I don't see it anywhere. Hello, black hole, where are you? It's supposed to be the most destructive force of nature. I don't think it pops up in your pulse drive, but we'll look. We'll just kind of keep our eyes open. I'll drop out. Yeah, still no sign of it, huh? Alright, we're going to cut out of here, and I'll come back when I find it. That way you guys don't have to fly around with me for 25 minutes. Alright, well, we found the black hole. And the way I did it is switching to the internal view of the ship. You can see what's around you on your little radar there. And as you can see that purple circle with the dot in the middle of it, that's what led me to the black hole. I just kind of got it on the same plane as I was, and then hit the pulse drive to get close to it. So we're going to go ahead and just get to it and go through it, and we'll see what's on the other side, and maybe we'll build there instead of here. But look at that. It's so cool, right? That thing's awful close to the space station and all that. That could be causing some trouble. Extreme gravitational interference, we can't do the pulse drive, so let's go ahead and switch ourselves back to the external view and head on through and see if this wrecks anything for us. Ho ho, here we go. This will give us a big jump. You go thousands of light years when you go through these things. Well, yeah, first time I came to this galaxy, I did not make a base in the Hilbert dimension, which, that was a terrible move. Look at that, we traveled over 1 million light years. So looking at the map now, yeah, we're still a long ways away. But cool on us, you know. Cool on us for traveling. It's not a good system. But that won't stop us from scanning it. So we'll call in our ship. And let's look at our actual starship to see. Yeah, it used to be that stuff would damage when you used a black hole, but it doesn't appear to be that way anymore. Everything's fine there. I think my exosuit's okay. Yeah, multi-tool, everything looks good. So let's go ahead and scan the system and see what it's about. That's kind of a nice looking ship there, huh? All right, we definitely have to redo this entire freighter. So much has changed. All right, so we got a 6-planet system again. Lots of planets. Not a good economy. A hot planet. Acrid. Flame ruptured. Abandoned. Scalding. And a swamp planet. So nothing particularly amazing here, but not terrible either. We're not even going to bother going to the space station. Instead, we're going to look to warp again and make our way a little closer to the galactic core. So let's get in there. Yeah, I've only jumped to this new galaxy a couple times. There's so much to do in the Euclid galaxy that you really don't have to leave it. but it's kind of cool to see what's beyond. First off, this galaxy doesn't seem to have as many nice planets in it, so to speak, right? It seems a little rougher around the edges. Although that first system I found was kind of nice. Alright, well, we got one with a, where is it? Here it is. With a black hole again, so let's go to it. And we'll go find the black hole. This time I'll keep you in with me if it doesn't show up right away, just to show you how easy it was to find it once I figured out going to the internal view, the cockpit view. Because that made all the difference in the world. But let's check out the system here. Got a first contact again. Of course, every galaxy you go to is going to have less and less people in it, I would imagine. I mean, I'm not being scientific or anything, but you got to figure how many people never left Euclid. And if they do, how many people left this galaxy, the Hilbert one, or the next one, or the next one. I got a nice verdant planet here. Freezing planet and a noxious planet. Okay, so pretty standard fare. Nothing over the top. But it is time. Time to find that black hole. So we'll just do a quick little look around. See if it's anywhere obvious. Nope. Alright, we're going to cockpit view. And so it's a little above us, so if we go... Oh, there it is, see? See how easy that was? See, if you're in a third-person view, not so good to find these, but in first-person, have at it, right? Let's see how far we go this time. Now, nothing really changes as you go into a new universe. As you can see, you can bring up the anomaly just like anywhere else. That little diamond there indicates the space station. That purple one is the anomaly. And then those orange ones are planets. Unstable. So we'll go ahead and scan this system. And I want to look at the warp map and see how far out we are. It'll take a good chunk of time to get to the center of the galaxy. It always does. And you got to really kind of dedicate yourself to just doing it at the expense of any other non-essential things, you know. Because what'll happen is you'll get closer and closer. And if you don't find a spot to stop and set up a waypoint, which would basically just be a tiny base, something that you can teleport to resume your journey. But like if you don't do that and you get distracted by something, you get pulled away, you decide to do a mission that moves you to a new system, and you kind of forget about what you're doing. You fast travel back to an old base, and then next thing you know, where the hell was that place? So, yeah. All right, we got 4 planets and a moon. We got an unstable, pillared, incandescent, low atmosphere, and Arctic. Another not very friendly system. But that's okay. So you don't have to travel that galactic core Is this even the right? Yeah, that is the right way. Path, especially if you have the ability to go a long distance. Like my ship is decked out for long distance travel. All right, so we got another one with a black hole here. Maybe this one. Yeah, a little Corvex system. What about this one? Yeah, we're kind of pushing to the limit here. Yeah, see, that one's out of range. All right, so Kixma 3. All right, first contact once again. Yeah, you'd be hard-pressed to find systems that have a lot of activity out here that have been visited a lot. Fragmented planet, a molten planet, a pillared planet, a radiated bleak, and frost. Man, these systems do not get any friendlier. Is that not the truth? But there is supposed to be a black hole here, right? So we're going to go ahead and find that black hole. And move on. Oops. We were in first person, my bad. Alright, so it's... Oh, there it is. I can see it right from where I am. A lot of times that's going to be the case. You just have to look for it, and you know, it might be a little challenging to spot, but if you find this dark spot with that blue ring around it, you got it. And you'll see the distortion, and as you get closer, the level of distortion will increase quite a bit until you're drawn into its massive, powerful clutches. Go ahead and check out this system. And if we got a nice planet here, we'll set up a base. Doesn't have to be perfect, but at least don't be crappy. I'll even take a dead planet. Those are fun to build on, especially if they have low grav. Alright, look at that. Perfect. A rainy planet with no sentinel activity. Let's go ahead and upload everything. High temperature planet, so you got phosphorus. That's cool. You got ammonia. Pyrite. Pyrite times 2 and ammonia times 2. And then phosphorus. So new... U-Hulp is where we're headed to. Let's go check that out, see what it looks like aesthetically, if it's pleasing to the eye. Sometimes you get weird color combinations on planets that aren't very pleasing, especially if you go into like the heavy reds and all that. That can be, they're just not as pretty looking as other planets. I don't don't think it had rings around it, but we're fixing to find out. Yeah, that might be it. Nope, poisonous. Acrid. Be a little challenging finding these planets sometimes, especially if you're close to one. It blocks out a good portion of your view, so sometimes you want to fly around to the other side of it, jump out of your pulse speed drive, and just look around and see if anything opened up. So we got that one. Poison. Barren. And rainy, we found it. New U-Haul. A new U-Haul. Sounds like that first Star Wars movie, A New Hope. Alright, what do we got? Oh, how wonderful is this? The perfect spot to come in for a landing. Even if you don't stick the landing. Now, ship hunting, everything works the same here. As far as I know, I don't know of any differences. Just like I said, your coordinates will not work here. So if you're in Euclid and you punch in coordinates for something I post in here, yeah, you're not going to find it. So this planet isn't altogether unpleasant looking. Although the water looks gross. Looks like a lot of ferrite is in that water, and it's turned it like a rusty orange color. But aesthetically, it's kind of neat. The plant life is mushroomy, very fungal. Some interesting little creature. Hey, buddy. My first creature I fed in an alternate galaxy. Nice big hole here, but no real cave to speak of. We're just going to continue to make our way down toward the water here. It's always fun to build near water if you can. Aesthetically, it's pleasing. There's a reason that a lot of cities are founded on the edge of seas. Oh! Look at you, neighbor. He's kind of cool looking. And we got these weird crabby creatures. A couple different kinds of them, apparently. Oh, I scanned the wrong thing. I scanned him. That's what happened. Man, there's a lot of animals here. And look at all that data right there. That's all nav data, which is kind of cool. Yeah, it's a sweet little lake. So the water isn't the best color and all that, but I mean, this is kind of unique. So I think this is where we'll set up our little outpost. Hey, buddy. Yeah, we're definitely going to set it up here. So I'm going to build a basic outpost, and we'll be right back. Alright, well, the little base is done, and the creatures here are very friendly, especially when you start handing out candy to them. Look at this. This guy is pretty wild looking here. I like that style of creature. I've seen him around quite a bit. So, yeah, there's quite a variety of creatures here. And here's the base. It's nothing special. It's just a little, I call it the Hilbert hideout, and it's a little place on the lake. It's just my getaway. If Euclid gets to be too much and there's too much aggravation going on, I will just hop galaxies, come over here, and relax for a minute. All it really has is a couch and a bed. I made the table out of pallets there, which I kind of like. Yeah, it's got the bed, a save point. Of course, if we want to travel up to the space station from here, we can do it. And then here's where I can sit and ponder life and just look out upon this beautiful alien landscape. And it's covered with poop. Thanks, guys. Thanks a lot. Yeah, you guys couldn't go up in the grass? Jerks. Alright, well, everyone, thanks for joining me, as always, from Captain Beefy with the Game Vault. If you haven't done so already, please subscribe to the channel. Ring that bell for notifications, and don't forget to leave a comment and a like on the video down below. Cha-ching, it's greatly appreciated. Also share us on social media, and I'll see you next time. If you ever want to come out here, I might let the secret out on where this is. I don't know, we'll have to see. Alright, until next time, peace.